All right, we'll start the press conference. Congrats, Lulu, on reaching your first final on the WTA. We take questions now. Preguntas. Hi, Lulu. This is Samantha Guerrero from Remontadas. What are your thoughts on today's match and on facing Ekaterina for the second time without with a win?
Yeah, the second you're saying my better the second time?
Yeah, this is,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the first time I played against her, it was also a close match. And she ended up winning the tournament. This time around, different conditions, obviously, still on hard court. And I think we both served pretty well, so it was really tough to break. And obviously, in the first two sets, we both had one chance to break and we did, and that's how we won it. And then the third set, really, it was down to a couple of really important points and close balls. So, I think anyone could have won, really, but, I'm glad I managed to again.
Over here, Lulu, congratulations on your win, for Texas Radio, and improving to your first WTA final. I want to ask you two questions. First off, how do you manage the mentality of this type of games where you go one set? And the other question, how do you manage the whole week, playing day, how do you manage that part?
For, losing a set, I think you just have to acknowledge it. And, she obviously played better in those moments, so you acknowledge it, you have to move on, because the third set is really important because it's the last set, so whatever you give, you have to give it all. Otherwise, if you lose an opportunity or you lose a moment, you might not be able to come back. So that's why it's always important to kind of move on. And day-to-day matches really, I mean, these are like late matches, so you get to kind of sleep in a bit, so that's a good thing. And yeah, you just do your best, try to recover as quick as possible.
Hi, good night. So now that we're out, nice to meet you. How does it feel playing here in Monterey? It seems like you've been here forever. You're excited. I don't know, you feel the adrenaline. So how do you feel during this whole week so far? Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I really like Mexico. I've played a couple of ITFs here before and juniors as well in Mexico City and not the same place, but played two different places. And the conditions are tough here, but I think it's really good to be able to experience that type of conditions because it enables you to kind of manage your game differently sometimes, and I think that's really good, and you can improve that way as well.
For Texas Radio, Pedro Garcia, Lulu, congratulations on your victory. First, I want to ask you, how you managed to be the underdog for the whole tournament? I mean, you've been playing as an underdog in these matches. Do you think that had impacted on the way you've been playing?
I don't think so because like today's match, for example, I've played her in the past and I lost to her. Sure, like being an underdog, obviously you don't have as much pressure. But I mean, my ranking is obviously not as high as the other girls, so they have more experience, more matches. But I think, just being able to go in every match and give it 100% so you don't have regrets, that's what I want to do in every tournament and every match. And that's kind of where it brought me, I guess, this week.